Welcome to the Business Profile. I'm your host, Jeff Layton, and with me is Kevin Tingham of J&K Marine. Kevin, thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for being here.
And very exciting times for you.
Yeah.
This building, you've revolutionized it. Oh my gosh, incredible. So we're going to show everybody the brand new building that you've got here, the additions to the old building to the new. And but I wanted to start with a little bit kind of the history of J&K Marine, because you're really a second generation dealer. So talk about how you got started and a little bit the history of the business in your family.
Okay. Yeah, my mom and dad bought a dealership which was named Cal's Marine in like 1972 when I was just born.
Okay.
They changed it to Detroit Marine and ran it as Detroit Marine for almost 20 years.
Okay.
While I was growing up. So and they went out of business in 1991. And that's when Jason and I started J&K Shoreline Service. When we did docks and lifts, kind of put ourselves through college, earned enough money to pay for college as we went. And then in '95, we decided to open up a marine dealership and do a full-fledged marine dealership. So out of our old building, we started real small, had hired one mechanic. James Mischke actually still works for us. It's been here for 30 years now, or this is the 30th year is how we kind of going with it. So.
That's crazy.
And then just as we've gone, now we made a real big commitment and really changed the whole store.
Well, I mean, just from everything, just even your operations, because now you've got the big area for drop off and pickup.
Yeah.
And incredible, just how everything is just organized and just compared to the old days when, you kind of drop in and you know the people, they know you, but you've gotten to be a bigger operation where you need some systems in place.
Right.
And you've got it now. So, okay, right now we're in the newer part of the building. This is the showroom. So explain to everybody a little bit what we did here and the addition that we have.
So we added on, it's 120 feet long, the addition for the showroom. So it's a 60 by 120 foot showroom. Gives us the ability to have pontoons and deck boats, have all of our stuff on display versus being only having about half before. And that really gives us the ability, with the old showroom, we turned that into a fishing boat showroom. Now we can display all the fishing boats as well, and then let us bring the parts and accessory room up from the old building up into the new building, so now it's all in one building.
Right. Well, and I was just looking in here. I mean, you have an incredible amount of boats just to look at right inside here. So you're going to be able to figure out the model. Then it's a matter of picking out colors or whatever, what you have in the other inventory. So give me an idea. When it came to doing this addition, is this something that you've been thinking about for a couple of years or what?
Probably been daydreaming about it for 15 or 20 years.
15 or 20, all
Had
right.
many different configurations on how I was going to do it and when can I afford it.
Yeah.
And I decided that if I was going to do this the rest of my life, I needed an operation that we could function out of for the next 20 years. So.
No, that's really cool. So now part of this new addition is you're actually doing an open house this week. And so what are some of the things that people can expect when they come in to check out, like specials or different things that are going on for the open house?
Oh, we get special prices on pontoons, the fishing boats. We talked to our vendors. I got a nice load of lily pads in that we got. They were like half price on them. I got a 50% off sale on those. Okay. Life jackets, our dock and lifts. We have specials on electric winches. Okay. Basically, there's a special on almost every different item that we sell for the grand opening and coming into Memorial Day.
Okay, and that's going to go through Memorial Day?
It'll go through Memorial Day.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then we're going to take a look at parts and accessories and then also the service department, which is phenomenal. Okay, so now we're in your parts and accessory department, but as we walk back here, we saw your fishing boats on display. So what are the brands that you carry for fishing boats?
For fishing boats, we sell Smokercraft, aluminum, also Vexus fiberglass.
Okay, all right, and those Vexus, oh my gosh. We had a couple in the fishing tournament last weekend. Yeah. That is a phenomenal looking boat.
Yeah.
So, and then we walk past all the pontoons and the deck boats. So what do we have for makes and models there?
South Bay Pontoons is our main line of pontoons. We also have Starcraft pontoons and Starcraft deck boats.
Okay. So. All right. What when you say South Bay is kind of one of your main lines, what's your biggest thing about South Bay that you like the best?
Just the quality. They got a one-piece composite deck. There's no wood in the deck of the boat anymore. They've just really pushed the industry to the higher heights. You know?
Okay. So the quality of it. All right.
Quality of it,
cool.
yeah.
All right. So now we're at parts and accessories. So give me an idea. What can people expect when they come in here? I'm seeing everything from you've got your tubes to the lily pads to everything you need.
Everything we need. We got toys. We really specialize in having parts for motors. I mean, we're at the hub in the area. I think for getting Mercury or Yamaha or Suzuki parts, we usually have what they need, or we can get it. So.
Well, and that's the important thing in the summer, when your boat's down, you don't want to wait weeks because we only have weeks for the summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, that turnaround is really fast. It's really important. Okay, cool. All right. So when it comes to parts and accessories, this is. I know you had it down below before, but it seems like it pretty well expanded as far as square footage and items that you have on hand here.
Yeah, we probably have 50% more space than we did before, or double the space, however you want to call that. So, lots more on display and easy access to come up and see it all in one building. We don't have to go see in the showroom and go bounce down to the service and the parts. So. Yeah,
it's all in one spot. No, very impressive. And when you come and check this out, I mean, it is done very nice. Very impressive. Yeah. So now what I'm kind of excited to show people is you've got this service bay, which is pretty incredible with this, I'm going to call it like an airplane hangar door. Yep. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called, but
basically, yeah.
It looks like. So I'll take a quick break and then we're going to show you the service department. All right, Kevin, so now we're in your service bay. And so you said this is the identical size addition as the front new showroom. So you said 60 by
120.
Wow.
So we added on, the same amount of space for the service as we did for the showroom.
Okay. And so you're talking to me a little bit off camera where, I mean, you've got the ability to work on multiple boats at a time. So tell me how your winter work is going to change from what it used to be.
Right. Well, we'll be able to pack this whole building up with enough boats to work for the whole week. So when it's 30 below zero and we need to rig boats and we're working on them, we can just take all the old ones out that we already have worked on and then bring in new, and the guys will be able to just tuck in for the week and work and stay warm. So.
Okay. And now we're standing right in front of this door coming up and down. And is this like an airplane hangar door, or what is it exactly?
Basically the same thing as an airplane hangar door. It's 40 feet wide, the building's 60, so I mean, it lets us open the whole end of the building up almost, and just be able to bring boats in, and easy access in and out. Also gives us height. That's one thing, boats are getting bigger and more trailers.
Towers on
the towers on them, and before we couldn't get them in our building anymore, in their old building. So now
putting that tower down or all the rigmarole.
Right, and some we couldn't even get in the old building at all, and so we were stuck outside working on them. Now there isn't anything that we work on that we can't get inside and work on. So
one thing I know you're really proud about is your service department, and so you mentioned now the one guy that's been here for 30 years, kind of from day one.
Yeah.
What was his name again?
It's James Mischke.
James Mischke.
So he was our first tech that we hired the first year we opened up.
Okay.
And he is still working for us now. He's now a service manager.
Okay.
But this is his 30th year with us. So.
Wow. No, that's crazy. And that just gives you an idea of first of all, the quality of your service too, because when you have somebody with 30 years of experience, he's going to know things before when the client comes in, the customer comes in, just starts saying, "Hey, I got this little tick." Oh yeah, I know what that is. That type of thing. That is very helpful. So it's really cool. So give us an idea of what are some of the services that you provide here for people, for customers, and for lake homeowners.
Service work on any make or model boat, mainly newer stuff. We do a large amount of storage and winterizing. We really pride ourselves on trying to maintain our customers well enough where they don't have problems. We're trying to, our goal is not to let people miss weekends on their boat, especially when they're our customer. We want to make sure they're not missing weekends on the boat, because we all know they're very precious weekends all summer long. And
especially if you have that one breakdown right during the family reunion or something. It's So, no. All right, and then let's just finish up with the open house. So we got the open house going on through Memorial Day.
Yep.
And you've got a whole bunch of specials, whether it's fishing boats, pontoons, deck boats, and then all your parts and accessories are all on special.
Yep. We have them all on special. It's a grand opening sale. We're running it through Memorial Day. Great time to buy. There's discounts. There's rebates from some of our manufacturers. That's kind of unheard of this time of year. I mean, they're really helping
and certainly over the last few years,
boats. Right.
There hasn't been a lot.
Yeah.
So, and then I noticed you have a full table. You must have about 50 prizes on there.
Yeah, I think we gathered up 30 prizes, so it's 30 prizes for 30 years, because again, this is our 30th year in business, so as a marine dealership. So,
all right.
there's a sign-up box. People can win lots of different things. So
Cool. All right. Well, I want to first of all congratulate you on a great addition to Detroit Lakes. Phenomenal facility.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
phenomenal. When people come in here, they're going to be very impressed. And I just want to wish you well on your open house and also for the next 30 years of business.
all right, thank you very much.
All right,
I appreciate
thanks,
it.
Kevin.
Yep.
All right. And this is Jeff Layton for the Business Profile.